Good morning, farmers. Um, Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's still farming sim, but we are going to try to modify the Mahindra Retriever and give it an electric engine rather than the um, it's actually flagged as diesel, but whatever, liquid gasoline. So to do that, uh, we need basically the standard in-game setup for the Mahindra Retriever, and we're going to modify all of this so that um, it has a different engine, basically. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to change the name. We are just going to add an E to the end for electric. Um, this is just store data, so we don't really care too much about that right now. I am also going to open up the file for the electric vehicle that we're going to use as a guide to make this happen, which is the uh, well, doesn't have a brand name. Yeah, the Rigitrack SKE50, and let's see, wheels. Don't know why wheels are always on top. Uh, Hubs and light. Dashboard. This just care about that. We don't care about this. Don't think we care about that. Cameras, we don't care. Motorized. All right. We may want to look at that. That's the differential. We don't really care too much about that. So here we go. Um, it's interesting though. There is here fill units. This means electric. Fill type electric charge capacity is 80. Um, I think that is the main part of this. All right, the I3D mappings. Uh, all right, I'm not gonna pretend I know what this means, and it doesn't really matter. So this is like the speed needle and kilowatt needle. So you may not get the dash to work correctly, like off the bat here. Um, but the main thing we're gonna do is the fill unit. So let's go and find that. All right. We are going to consumer configuration, fill unit index, consumer empty warning. Okay. That's okay. Consumer configurations, consumer configuration, consumer empty warning. We'll put that in. Fill unit index equals 1, usage is 16, and fill type is electric charge. Let's copy electric charge. I'm not sure what this indicates, so we're not going to change that one. We'll see how that works out. I wonder if you can have multiple motor configurations listed in here. Let me go and find something we know has multiple motors. Common farming simulator data vehicles. What do we know that has tractors usually have multiple? Let's find a New Holland. T8, and let's open this one up. What are we looking for? Motor configuration. Let's find that. Okay, so you just basically list them like this. So technically, what we can do, we can take this motor configuration here. We can take this whole thing, we can copy it, and we can put it into here. And right. So now there's two of them, but I don't want that. So we're gonna comment out. I don't want that. Don't do this. We want to comment out this whole thing. All right. Yeah. So I don't really care if it shows. It doesn't. The configuration name. I doesn't matter. I don't care. HP. We're gonna leave that. We can leave this. So it's basically the same. Okay. And then we got the fill unit, which is this one. So let's do the same thing here. We're just gonna comment out this fill type. And then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna find the fill type here for the electric. And we're gonna pop that in there. We're gonna change this to 40. It's a smaller vehicle. So we're gonna say the battery is a little bit smaller. I think that makes I think that makes sense. And this is all right. We are gonna have to. There's like exhaust and stuff on this one that we don't need with the electric engine. All right, let us take a look and see how that turns out. Probably should not have done that. There, we can click on this one, and all right, so I'm gonna zip this up I want. Uh, Come on, I want. We're gonna move that in there. All right. Let's have a look and see how that turns out in the game. There we go. Career. We have an empty slot. Okay, so all the mods are gone, so all my game saves are busted. Luckily, we have one brand new here. We're just gonna do Elm Creek, and it does not show in the mods. Okay, why not? It's in the right place. Ah, we're missing a mod description. All right, we're gonna have to find that. It's okay. Let's see. That's um, let me go and find a mod description. Mod edits. Do we have any vehicles? Yes, we do. I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna bring it in, and we're gonna modify it. And we're gonna paste it. Paste. And open with code. Bring that over. Author is me. Version it doesn't really matter. 0.9. German, we don't care. Mahindra Retriever 1000E. All right, let's delete the German stuff. This is modified Mahindra Retriever 1000 with an electric engine. All right. Description, icon, file name. Uh, da, da, da. Store, retriever. Brand name is Mahindra. Shared brand schema. Let me look that up. Shared brands. Nope. Another shared XML. Nope. Trying to figure out where this folder is. Definitely not there. Mm, and not in here. Interesting. Why wouldn't it be? All right, not there. Obviously not here. Um, let's go back and find. No, not that one. Mahindra Farming Simulator. Okay. Let's go into this one, and we can open. Kind of weird. Why did I pick this one? And where can I find the zip file now? Ah, that's why. Never mind. It's of course it is. I've edited it, so I have it unpacked somewhere. Here we go. That's where it is. And there is a shared folder, brands. Okay. So that's where that comes from. Okay. So let's go back to our Mahindra folder. And see what you can find that matches what we find in the other one. Shared brands. All right. So it's just a logo. There's really no logo here. Not that matches up with this one. Um, we're gonna ditch the file name. See if that matches. Brand color. We don't care about that. Right. Store items. XML file name. Vehicles. Too many folders. Okay. Nope. All right. Okay. So having multiples here is just for and I don't know what all of this stuff is either. But we're gonna just delete that. I think store item vehicles, and that is called retriever XML. And these are just configuration for everything. We don't have that, so we're gonna delete it. Just go boom. We'll see how that works out. All right, we're saving that. And we'll zip it up. And we'll pop replace the file. And done. No, what the hell? Nope. Uh, undo. All right, I'm gonna move this back. All right. All right, that should be it, huh? Let's try farming sim now and see how that works out. Uh, all right. So it says Mahindra Retriever, so it's an available mod. We're gonna continue with that. It is selected. It show versions 09, which is what we made in B. Let us start it up, and we can see what we're getting here. Hopefully, we'll actually have money to buy it. Don't think that's going to be an issue. It's not like they're going to do anything here anyways. Yeah. All right. Then no, we don't want to do that now. Okay, whatever. So here we are. We have 100,000 cash. Let's go to the store, and it should be on the cars. Then we have, this is the regular one, and this is the one we added. And it shows electric, 40 kilowatts. And we can buy it. All right. We're gonna, here we go. Now, obviously, it still has the diesel sound. And everything else. Battery is showing full. I guess we can't go that way. So we have, to some extent, put an electric motor on this thing. We just need to change the sound and also get rid of the exhaust. And also fix the speed. All right, we're gonna save that just so we don't have to restart every time. And we can get out. And we'll transition over here. All right, so we did that. All right, so we'll change this to Mahindra 50. We do that. We can say that's fine. Max forward speed 43, max backward. Transmission. Okay. All right, so let us let's get rid of the exhaust effect. All right. Dashboard, animation, moving parts, sounds, metal close, metal open. Okay, fill unit. We haven't tested that yet. We're gonna leave this as it is. Trailer discharge. Nothing there. Suspension, dashboard, AI, tension belt, and the mapping. All right. Where is the sound for the engine? That's animations, motorized. Looking for the sound. All right. So on top here is just wheels and stuff, I think. Retriever. Da, 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 da. We did have the unfortunate side effect of having. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can go into the Riggy track sounds. Okay. And we can have a look at this file. Open with code. All right. Sounds motor template. Indoor cabin rumble. Motor start. Pump start. Link node. Okay. All right. I'm gonna copy these sound files into the retriever folder. And then this is really awkward because there's gonna be too many files. We can get rid of that one. Um, we'll open this one. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna move the sound ones. All right. So this is the sounds, and this is the sounds. Motorized sounds, template, indoor cabin number, blah, blah, blah. Template engine small, template indoor transmission small. Kind of weird. Um, that is a little odd because this is pointing to some WAV files, but the sounds folder has OGG files. I'm not sure if this is pointing to a different set of files, which would be, let's see, not that one. There's so many freaking folders. Assets sounds about right. All right, so it says data and then vehicles, riggy track. That's what is where I copied it from. Sounds. Okay. Right. So this is also pointing to the data folder, which is the installation folder of the game. It doesn't point to inside its doesn't point to its own thing. All right. So um I think what we're gonna do is on the motorized, we're gonna just delete the whole motorized thing. Pop, gone. And we'll save that. And then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna copy this whole motorized. Oh geez. Oh boy. That's a lot motorized. All right. Gonna copy this and we're gonna put it in here. Okay. Now you have to do some. You have to fix these file links because okay, that's the Riki track one. That's the thing. Um, what's this and why is it there? Hold on. Where did my that's the mod folder? That's the that folder. That's this one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to assume just like uh just like what we did with some of these other um files. Did we? One of the things we did see with first of all, sounds gotta come from our sounds retriever, not from the one that uh, comes with the game. So this points to this one, and this guy pump start. We've copied that in, so we gonna do that. And we're gonna do that for all of these. Sounds, vehicles, transmission loop. We're gonna leave that. This is the same as what the original uh, uh, Track is using. I guess technically we could have just left everything as it is and had them load the sound from the game, run from the game installer rather than from the mod folder. Same with this one. The transmission loop is gonna go from the original file, and I think we're gonna save this. No namespace, schema location, shared XML schema vehicle sounds. I don't know what that is. That's probably fine. All right, let's we're gonna save that. We're gonna pick everything in here and step it up. And then we're gonna go to the mods folder. And we're gonna copy this. do that. I'm gonna fire up the game, switch the screens. It's still showing, and we're showing 09 because, you know, it's not done yet. We're gonna see if we got the sound changed. That would be interesting. We didn't get the speed change. Okay, it is set to a max of 43, so we'll have a look at that. Because it's kilometers an hour. But that is definitely a somewhat different sound. Now, where's the store? Can we go back to the store? Hey, dude, what the? You can't be doing that. Are we driving on the wrong side of the road? Now, how much money do we have? Let's okay, we can buy a ready track as well. And let's buy an original Mahindra. Okay. So this is the ready track. This is the electric Mahindra. This is the motorized Mahindra. And you can see the exhaust. Can we adjust the volume here? I'm not sure we can. Sound. Let's since this is important, since that's what we're troubleshooting right now, we're gonna crank that up. I'm gonna save it because we got stuff. So this is the Retriever, original. This is the radio track that we copied the electric from. And this is the new electrified Mahindra. And if we go to the store, it doesn't say anything. But I wonder if we can get rid of the muffler. Let's try that. Because, you know, we can. Maybe we can. So the muffler retriever, we're done with the audio, so we can get rid of these two files. Um, One of the things we wanted to make sure we got right was the speeds. Um, let's see. Okay, that's the wrong one though. Wheel configuration, Ackerman steering, we don't care, we don't care. Lights, brake lights, turn lights, that's all fine. Attach your joint. So we want to do the speed and we want to see if we can maybe. So there it is, max speed 43. All right. Let us make that 80. All right, so that was just the exhaust effect. Moving parts, fill units. We should probably remove some of the stuff that we I should probably remove some of the things that we've commented out, just so there's no confusion. Although I'm not really confused, but it's all right. All right. So what are these? Kind of what I'm hoping is that the exhaust is going to be listed here. Maybe we can remove it out. Remove it. Exhaust particle. Okay. Discharge node back. I don't know what that is. All right. I'm not sure what happens if we get rid of the exhaust particle. Are we gonna try? Sure. Let's do that. The only other thing that strikes me as perhaps being the muffler or the exhaust or whatever you want to call it would be the discharge thing, but that could also be for the actual where did it go? There, discharge node back, but that could be for the tipper. Okay, so let's see. I think um, exhaust particle. We commented out the whole exhaust stuff, which is this one. It says where it is, and there's the effect, and we don't care about that. So that's just um, yeah. There's nothing referencing exhaust particle probably, other than this. All right. Okay, so we did change the speed. Did change the name. I wonder if we could. What if we put in two of these? If I put this one back, will we get the choice of selecting the other engine? If that's the case, then we have to add option for fill units and everything else based on that. But I mean, this is gonna be, and so we definitely don't need this anymore. So let's just get rid of it. Just make this less confusing. We could also leave or take that out, but for now, let's just leave that. This is the electric charge. And let's see. We did fix the speed. That's pretty much all we've fixed right now. Other than some cleanup. Configuration value, the wheels configuration. Store data. Uh, image. Should just be this one. The price is, I'm gonna make it a little bit more expensive. We're not gonna change any of these. It's a car, the file name, data vehicles, Mahindra, retriever, IE. Okay, this one as well. We are just gonna call it the retriever. And this one points to the sounds folder. Components, center of mass, mass 790, 778. The battery is pretty heavy though. Should we add some weight for the battery? So we got that done. Wheels and lights and all that stuff should all be the same. Drivable dashboard. How does that dashboards? Drivable steering wheel, dashboard, acceleration axis, gas pedal, brake pedal, dashboard's drivable. Okay, license plate, don't care. Battery empty, fill unit is electric. differentials. I don't really think there needs to be anything on that. All right, it's all saved. Let's do this again. We are gonna zip it up. Boom, and done. The mods folder is here. We're gonna drag the one file over, replace it, and we're gonna load the game. All right. A little loud, but I mean, we are working on the sounds here now. All right. All right. So this is the motorized one. It's the electric one. And this is the track. They sound about the same, which is not unusual because it's the same engine sound. Alright, it seems we did not get more speed. Alright. Why did we not get more speed? Did I change the speed on the wrong place? Max forward speed is 80. I guess I shouldn't have deleted that that original, huh? So let's go back to vehicles and Mahindra Retriever. And we're gonna load in the original one, which we haven't touched. And we'll scroll down to the motor configuration. Uh, let's copy this, copy, and we'll close out of that one so we don't get confused with which file. And we can paste this back in here. But we are going to make it a comment. All right. So don't know what that is. These numbers are the same. Uh, okay. So what else is this? That's what else did we copy in that messes with the speed? This is just how much we could fit in it. Discharge. We didn't change anything here. Dashboard and no. So if everything is the same, why is the speed messed up? I mean, what if we go in? Can we just, if we change the, so yeah, I mean, it's not the same. It's 32 versus 351. All right. So what if we up the horsepower to 83, which is the same as the other one? We'll save that. And we can select all this, zip it up again, find the mods folder, and we'll replace the mod and we'll launch the game. We'll see how this thing works out. So available mod, no issues. Let's see if we got some pace left in this thing. All right. And here we go. Still the same. Hmm. All right. I didn't actually check to see if it showed the I didn't check if it showed the change in HP. All right. I'm gonna leave that in. Damping rate scale. We'll leave that in. We'll change these to match the original. Uh, 32 versus 32.5 is fine. Max backward gear ratio 290. Not really big changes there. All right, so that's that part. Um, these are the originals from the Mahindra. We'll put that at 80 just for kicks, so we know that that's what we put in. Um, we didn't really change anything else that should have messed with the speed of the vehicle. Hmm. All right, let's zip it up again. And we'll copy this over to the mods folder. Load up the game. All right, there we are. Back speed is still showing and stuff. All right, here we go. 50 miles an hour. All right. And let's see. It's a car. Um, now shows as 80 HP, 40 kilowatts, 60 miles an hour on 460 liters. That's the back. It does not. It does not indicate the weight, but we do know that we modified the weight. We made it a little bit heavier to account for the weight of the battery. Of course, the motor might be smaller, but I still think adding 100 kilos on that is probably fine. But I think we did it. The only thing we haven't tested is um, let's see, containers, tools, electric charging. Right. So it is kind of important. We have to be able to recharge the vehicle. Right, I'm gonna put it there. We have driven a little bit, so we should be lower on charge. Oh, brakes are horrible. Start charging, it's showing up, but it's not really doing much. Let's see if we can drive around a little bit for just a few minutes. We could, of course, probably change the didn't we see like a discharge somewhere? All right, that all seems to be related to the tipper. All right, what do we got? Dashboard, motor configuration, transmission, torque scale, RPM, brake force. All right, so that's not the one. Usage 13. Usage per hour at max load and max RPM. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set it to 40, and I know that's insane, but I mean, I don't really want to drive around for a full hour to get anything showing on that thing. So we are setting it at 40. That's the whole battery. If we're going full speed, should discharge in an hour. We should see while we're driving for a few minutes that it should drop. So here we go again with the zipping of the file. Compress. All right, that's wrong. Compressed to the Mahindra file. Mod folder. Move over. All right. The most annoying thing with this modding thing is having to reload the game over and over. All right. I'm just gonna. We know the sounds. Uh, um, all right. We know the sound is working. I'm not really seeing fuel going down, but it's okay. This is not where I wanted to go. I don't really remember this map very well. Didn't play here too much. There is a store. It's probably this one down here. This is the livestock. Alright, this is totally not what I expected to find. That's where I wanted to go. Alright, I'm gonna go up that way. Alright. And what's this question mark? I don't care. Still not seeing any discharge on that battery. May have to bump that thing up a lot more. All right, so it has 0.1 hour now. Don't know if that graph shows that we have a little bit less charge. But I mean, clearly, 40 is going to be like way too high. We can't have it only have like 1 hour of dry time. That feels a little excessive. I'm just driving around the map trying to figure out if we are losing charge on the battery. There are some stuttering here. What's going on? I think because it's a little bit heavier, we have less of the lighting. Even under full acceleration. Not saying it's gone, but I honestly have no idea where we are. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I think that instead of fooling around and not really seeing much results on that, we're just going to be uh, uh, just utterly ridiculous, and we're going to change this to 400. That will give me that should literally sap my battery in 10 minutes. Right. So let's see, we're saving that. It's saved. We are gonna select all the files, zip them up, and drag it over to the mod folder, replace the file, and launch the game. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. I really should sell these, but Oh, hey, here's the store. Does it look like that green indicator is dropping some? Kind of. Here's our farm. All right, now we're seeing a gap. All right, so we know that the discharge is working. Definitely working now. Yeah, I even saw that one move. The joy of bailing. I don't know about that. But yeah, we definitely see that the battery charge indicator is going down. So that's fantastic. We're just gonna have to adjust that back to kind of where it was. Um, so we don't have to drive back and recharge every minute. And we're gonna go. All right, there's the store. We're gonna go home, and we may have to buy that charger again. And we'll place that down. We'll bring the vehicle over to recharge, and you know, Bob's your uncle. Definitely a chance that this is going to be 1.0 at this point. Uh, all right, so here we go. Let's get the full electric charger. Pop it right there because you know we're lazy, and we're gonna drive over, and we're gonna start charging. All right, it's taking a while. But if I get out, does it stop? No, it does not. Excellent. So you just park your vehicle and hook it up and walk away, just like I do with my electric car. All right. We did a mod, guys. Well, I did. You didn't do anything. All right. We're gonna go back and we're gonna change this usage 400. We're gonna change it to 26, which is twice of what it was on the tractor. So we have half the battery size 40 and twice the usage. Simply because this is a small vehicle and the tractor's kind of big, so um, it has to be a smaller battery, so less capacity and faster discharge. I think that makes sense. We're gonna go and we're gonna delete these comments, and we're gonna delete this comment. We're gonna delete the fill unit here for diesel. We're gonna delete the exhaust particle. This is fine. That's all right. These are the wheels, CRMX Pro. Component center of mass. We added 100 to that mass. I'm okay with that. Audio memory usage. Don't know what all of this stuff means. Image is there. Brand is that. Retriever 1000. We kind of need to have that in there. Power. We're gonna change that to we put 80, and we're gonna put 80. All right. That's the store data, and we're sticking to it. It's the car. There's the picture. There's the configuration file, and done. We're gonna save that, and then we're gonna open the mod description. We're gonna change this to version 1. Da, da, da. Yeah, we don't care. This is it. This is fine. Gonna save that. Um, okay, Mahindra 50. We should probably, since it's a, we're gonna name it Mahindra 40 because it's a 40 kilowatt. It's a 40 kilowatt thing. I think that's what we said, right? Really wish that we could put things. All right, so that's 40. Moving part, sounds, fill unit, capacity 40. Okay. Is that the only place that was mentioned? I think so. think one of the things that maybe we can add in later would be um like a different motor configuration. I would have to look and see how that's actually defined and make sure that we get um we get everything right, so that if you have a bigger engine or a bigger motor, it's a motor when you have electric. When you have a bigger motor, it's really the battery that changes, and a bigger battery is going to be a heavier battery. So we have to change things like um, we may have to figure out how to change the weight based on the engine, and maybe the usage. It's really only the capacity, right? But yeah, that's it. All right. I'm going to bring all the old never mind that. Um, I'm gonna delete that folder, and we can go in here and rename this back to mods. Go in there and we'll see that everything is in there. We take the retriever, we move it into our game. Now we can launch the game and see, hopefully. It's a lot of mods to load now, and it takes a lot longer. Hello, first time chatter. Sophia Daniel 98. I am doing good. Let's see, we have to add in our new mod. It should be on a. There we go. Mahindra Retriever 1000E version 1.0. And we'll start with that. Takes a while to load. It's big map, lots of mods. Well, my stream's going okay. It's not really a lot of people here, but I've been enjoying it so far. All right. So let's slow things down. So this is our Mahindra Retriever. That's fine. And if we go now on the cars, there should be the electric that we just added. That's interesting. Why? I mean, we did up the weight. It was 779, which for some reason is 950. And we added 100 kilos, which now is a ton. Yeah, I got quite a few new followers the last couple of months. So that's cool. All right, so let's see. If I get out and then do a backwards. Excellent. We now have an electric Mahindra with a max speed of 50 miles an hour. Then we can take over to the electric charger. We need to make an electric charger. Is there a charger over by the... I don't think there is. I mean, we're making a lot of electricity over here, but there's no charger. I'm doing donuts. Curious why we can't do donuts on the gravel here, but it's alright. Excellent. I do have a charger up by the other barn. So we can go, I mean, I know we already tested this, but we can go up there and just test it again and make sure everything is working. Yeah, it's not. Uh, the it's very unstable. Oh, you're not seeing anything because I switched the thing. My mistake. There we go. Yeah, we got the we got the car. Alright, it's Um, it's moving. I usually play Oxygen Not Included and Farming Simulator 22. All right, so we're up here. I think I put the charger up here, right? I did. All right. So, we're gonna pull the vehicle up and start charging. It's working. Everything's working. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get that off. I don't even remember what we're doing here. Um, I guess the downside of not playing this not playing these too often or often enough is I'm gonna forget where you're at. Let's see. I have made some more changes, but it's broken. And so I did put in a biogas plant, which is taking slurry and manure and making it into digestate. And then I added for the field production liquid fertilizer, which takes digestate and turn to liquid fertilizer. But I'm getting an out of space error, even though slurry obviously is there. And not sure why that's an issue, because maybe I should get rid of slurry. Is there anything else that needs slurry? I stream every weekday from 9 a.m. Eastern time to about 1. All right, so the only thing that's using slurry is this one. So maybe we can just get rid of the slurry. Because for some reason, I can't even dump slurry in here. It gives me one accepted, even though there is a recipe for it. So somewhere, um, the slurry is lost. But why is this out of space when clearly is it this one that's the problem? Let's see what um the digestate. is going up here. But it's not making this because of an error. We're gonna have to troubleshoot that some other day. Slurry, large production, slurry 1-to-1. Okay, that's the thing. Outgoing slurry is set to distributing. But I don't think anybody wants slurry because production. That's not true. This one wants slurry and it's a high priority. Sure, you can tell me something. That's fine. So I had to troubleshoot figuring out exactly why this one isn't working. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have to delete this one. It's gonna have to be a different data. I don't want to deal with that right now. The digest heat is still going, so that's fine. As for April, we've planted all the oats. We planted all the oats. We've planted, obviously, all the wheat was planted last season. We planted the soy and we planted the sunflowers. And everything, so everything is good. We don't really have any grass to harvest. And everything has been rolled. I'm not really looking for any help with the graphic designs and stuff. So I'm not really interested in that. But thank you though. So we don't need rolling. So I think we're done pretty much for April. Which means I'm gonna have to take this brand new vehicle home so we can go sleepy for the day, and we'll advance into May. Did not actually check and see what the speed limit on the other one was. But it's alright. Alright, so here's the farm. And as usual, the Mahindra is very, very tail happy. And here's my house. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip into May and then we're just gonna call it there and just say, hey, it's been a modding stream. We are gonna wake up at 7 o'clock because that's what we do. It's actually late for me. Alright, so create the man at animal dealer. Yeah, I don't really care. We got 2.8 million in sold milk. That's pretty handy. Our balance sheet. For May, and we haven't even really started yet. Biogas, plant income, delivery cost on productions, that's fine. Water cost is for the cattle. Production cost is for all of the production, alright. Oh, I think we're good. We should feed the sheep. And we need to feed the cows. And we can feed the horses. Hey, I wonder. I never actually tried this. And I know we said we want to wrap it up, but I want to see if I can use the Mahindra here to feed the horses. Because why not? We're gonna go in here and start filling oats. Uh, 460 liters. That is not a lot. But we are going to try and see how that works out. It's probably been, I mean, 460 liters of food. I don't know how much that's gonna turn out to be. I certainly do not want to run multiple trips. Alright, here it is. Okay, we did. Yeah, we did get that done. It's not full, but it's okay. And we can go and we can get some straw as well. And yeah, it's a little tail happy still. This one is a little bit easier. It's just like that. Horses don't need that much straw. There's plenty of capacity in this stable, so we're fine. Put that in, at least it makes us feel like we did something for the horses. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna have to probably fertilize the rest of the fields. How is this looking? It's not even a full. Gonna run that. Need food for the cattle soon. We need a... Do I have a small tractor around here somewhere? No, not really. And this one. Okay. We do need to feed the sheep, so we're gonna have to go and do that. Take care of the animals first, and then we can go and put slurry on the fields that needs a second one. Okay, so we're gonna tip on the right. All right. Um. Yeah. Let's get some food for these guys, huh? There's gonna be multiple trips around here, I think. No. Um. We'll go back and we'll get another load. We're gonna have to take a look and see how many sheep we have, and let's see. We should click left. Yeah, we'll see how many sheep we have, and then we'll see when we should expect them to give birth. I do believe they were both set up at the same time, so they should be in the same age for... Should be the same age and same count for all of them. There's this one is 60%, and so is this one. 20, 40, 60, I think it goes. So there's 400. I am going to No, we're gonna leave it at 400, and then we're gonna get 100 new ones for free in like 2 months. And at that point, we can sell off the oldest ones. So we're back to 400. Or we can keep them. We'll keep them until the next batch of lambs are about to arrive. And then we can do the thing. How are we on the slurry here? We have 2 million liters. And this one is full and cranking. The digestate is going out. But it's not making the liquid fertilizer. So all right. We'll troubleshoot that some other day, I think. Um we're not really planning on any farming themes streams until next Wednesday. But I think I'm gonna call it there for today. We did good with creating that vehicle. So yeah, that's game over.